You're watching ITV1 and the news from Katie Derham.
Good morning. In the last hour, police have confirmed that a teenage girl attacked in Hertfordshire is the so-called trophy rapist's 10th victim. The 14-year-old was raped as she walked home in Stevenage on Friday. DNA tests have now linked the attack with a string of violent assaults on women and girls in the southeast. Hospital bosses in Middlesbrough are attempting to contact 24 people who may have been exposed to the brain disease CJD. They were treated with instruments used in a brain operation on a woman who was later diagnosed with the disease. Hospital says it was following guidelines at the time, but Rob Smith has the details.
They say it wasn't a failing of their staff or systems. It could have happened at any hospital, any time. Neurosurgeons at Middlesbrough General took a brain biopsy from a dementia patient back in July. The same instruments were then reused for operations on other people for weeks. When the biopsy eventually came back in August, the result was unexpected. Positive for sporadic CJD, a type unrelated to mad cow disease. Later neurosurgery patients could have been exposed. Surgical sterilization doesn't remove CJD, so instruments are always destroyed where infection's suspected. Middlesbrough General say there was no suspicion. The Department of Health says the hospital failed to guard against avoidable exposure to patients. There are 24 of those patients. The risk to them is extremely low, but the disease can have a 20-year incubation period. Rob Smith, ITV News.
Firefighters leaders are meeting right now for crunch talks with employers to try to avert the strikes planned for next month. It's the first time the two sides have sat down for several weeks, and it's hoped the talks will reach a deal over the union's 40% pay claim. We'll have the latest on all those talks, all today's other top stories on the lunchtime news at 12:30. So join me then.